was in a chair.
Before surgery.
Yeah, it was a spirit race, and they moved down the street. I don't think one was like, because they said they raised rate. That's not like it. And then also, they didn't need that much.
Bill, you and I are probably.
We wanted to travel.
Yeah, I think she was up to the.
Oh, they still do?
Well, I know. Mason's being on
Yeah,
If I need something.
Free 99.
No, we're actually, Chris was doing Jack Sanders. That you go down to the basement, that's where all the toys were at.
We're sitting there all the time.
I don't know. I'll go ask. Is it time?
Just on
That's
the
where
State law requires this body to announce at this time that a copy of the current Open Meetings Act is available at the back of the room or is accessible to the public. Please.
Here.
Teller.
Here.
Hart.
Here.
Warren.
Here.
Euchre.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
All rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item agenda 1, consent agenda. Approve this agenda and pay the claims as submitted. Lola?
Second.
Nick, seconds.
Hart.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Euchre.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Leith.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Item agenda 2, approve the minutes of the February 17th, 2026 regular council meeting.
I have an amendment request. I voted to abstain on the temporary use passage. For Fitzgerald.
Thank you.
Okay, move as amended by Corey,
Second.
second by Stacy.
Tiller.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Euchre.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
And Leith.
Yes.
Item agenda 3, public forum for non-agenda items, and I see nobody here for that. I'll close the public forum. Item agenda 4, accept KSO CPA's City of Holdrege annual audit report for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2025. No.
My name is Brooke Miller, and I'm a CPA and shareholder at KSO CPAs in Kearney. And we audited the financial statements for the City of Holdrege for the year ended September 30th, 2025. We issued a clean, unmodified opinion, which means that we believe the financial statements are fairly stated in all material respects and present the financial position of the City of Holdrege. If you all have a copy of your report, if you could turn to page 4. This is the management's discussion and analysis, and we present some financial highlights for the year. The first bulleted item, as of September 30th, 2025, the assets exceeded the liabilities by $35,509,323 for all funds. The City of Holdrege's net position or net income increased by $1,414,943 in comparison to the prior year increase of $2,253,945. $298,078. Finally, the city's total debt increased by $2,436,556 for the year ended September 30th, 2025. Now, if you'll refer to page 54. Page 54 is a schedule of receipts and disbursements, and it's comparing on the cash basis actual as compared to budget. So for the receipts, if you'll notice, the city collected $460,582 more than was budgeted. The actual was $8.4 million and the budgeted was $7.9. For the disbursements, the city spent $4,094,267 less than was budgeted. So they spent 8.2 and they budgeted 12.3. There were a few funds that were overspent, as you'll note, for the disbursements with the bracketed numbers, but in total, the city did not exceed its budgeted numbers for disbursements. Any questions on that page before I go on? For the business type activities, which are your proprietary funds, the landfill, the net income from the landfill was $214,000. The electric was $433,000. The sewer increased by $48,000, and water.
Excuse me one moment, where did you move to?
I'm just highlighting some numbers, but if you want to look
On
on
the same page?
Page 18, if you want to look there.
Oh,
The sewer increased by $48,000, and the water increased by $546,000. And those are referenced by the line called change in net position, or in business terms, it's like net income. Just some other items, major capital asset purchases during the year. A loader was purchased for $194,500. 2 Chevy Tahoes were purchased for $106,427. There were some ball field improvements of $581,190. A flagpole installation for $56,822, and a library roof installation in the amount of $108,329. We did have to report a finding for lack of segregation of duties. This is because of the size of the organization and the inability to hire enough staff to be able to allow duties to be split between multiple individuals. This is common for almost all cities and villages in Nebraska. So we just encourage council oversight as an important factor in trying to mitigate this. We ask the council to review the financial statements regularly and ask any questions that they may have. And we are also available if the council has any questions or concerns. Just a few comments or suggestions for the next fiscal year. We do have several funds with negative cash and or fund balances. This creates a large number of payables and receivables between individual funds. So we would recommend that the city build transfers into its budget in order to reduce these inter-fund balances between various funds. During our audit of fixed assets within the governmental funds, so not the utility funds, we noted several expenditures that were coded to capital outlays that could have been recorded as operating expenses, such as repairs and maintenance. We recommend the City Council examine its current capitalization policy and consider formally adopting a higher capitalization threshold. A minimum of $5,000 is recommended. And lastly, we just want to thank Mary. She does a great job, and she's always organized and very helpful, and she's always very responsive to our questions. Does anybody have any questions for us?
Yeah, I have a couple questions.
Okay.
On the second packet of individual that you sent out,
Okay.
you don't have numbers on it, so
Okay.
on the date. Maybe the second page. There were a couple of new ones that were here. down at the bottom that were not there on last year, or on the last one. The last two bullet points. Correct, yeah. And I don't know if you addressed them or maybe you could.
I'm not sure I have a copy of that letter.
It's on the second page, yeah.
Yeah.
Down at the last two bullet points.
Oh, okay. Significant risks identified. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Depreciation and amortization, the risk that management will estimate the useful life, residual value, and amortization methods of capital assets. So these are just risks that we identify during our audit for things for us to look at. That there's a higher risk for maybe some errors in calculating depreciation. So doesn't mean that there is one. These are just some of our planning risks of things that we look for when we're doing an audit.
Okay, and then also the last one. I just noticed that they were not there on the last one.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
that's
they
fine.
were just new risks that we
Okay.
identified this year.
All right.
Anything else for Brooke?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Motion to accept the audit. Ben moves and Nick seconds.
Smith,
Yes.
Reese,
Yes.
Teller,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
Warren,
Yes.
Buford,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Item agenda 5, open discussion. Tonight we will start with Attorney Corey.
The only thing I had is, knock on wood, I was looking forward to my schedule on Friday the 13th. That is our default hearing on the 6th Street address. So hopefully we'll have that in our possession on that day, and then we'll go from there with the sheriff's sale.
Great.
That's all I had.
Okay, thank you. Chief.
Oh! Your nickname.
Yeah.
Nothing new. We are accepting applications for dispatch. We've got quite a few, so looking good.
Yeah.
There's not enough.
Thank you. Chris?
We've poured about 21 yards of sidewalk at the ball field. So we're going to probably have that done within the next week to 10 days.
Looks good.
And tying that into the school parking lot. And then we'll get the lights and everything put up. Yeah, they're doing a good job. And then I will be out starting Thursday for probably a week, 10 days. I'm having shoulder surgery.
You need some time off. You just get vacation.
Yeah, that's I can think of a better way of getting a
Well, they
little
don't give you
time
the
off.
good drugs if you have to have a reason. Not that I know.
It's the only way my wife will let me have any time away.
Oh. Oh, it goes well.
Thank you.
So it's interesting that the new clock is an atomic clock, so it's hooked up to wherever.
Right.
And it was off by a minute, slow when we started the meeting, and now that I look at it to my phone, anyway, it is a minute ahead, so it must have self-adjusted.
I was going by, yeah, and that's why I was,
Yeah, and I looked at it and it's 30 seconds behind or something, and then when I looked at it a minute ago, it was ahead.
Alright, I will start looking for you for official time.
It's all, well, we can go by that clock or we can go by a phone, I don't care, but.
Yeah.
Might be residual from your
Anyway, I have nothing else.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
A couple things again, Mary, as always, every year, thank you for all of your work. And then I'd also like to congratulate and wish the girls' basketball team. We're all rooting for you.
You were waiting for one of them to.
Yeah.
We could tell you Rich.
Yeah, I practiced at home.
Anything else?
No.
That's it? Yeah, okay. Well,
Nothing.
Stacy? Shane?
Something for me.
I have nothing. Call it a meeting. Thank you, everybody.
Were you talking about the Loomis girls?